Hey guys, so this is Magical Lady Duchess again with American Horror Story Recap Season 8, Episode 5, and it's Boy Wonder. Or, for better terms, the White Witch herself, Stevie Nicks. Well, a little shaky, real roll voice. I like it. Remember what she said, Cardi's mama, can't think of her name. She said that she always wanted her to come play in the dark, but she wouldn't. She wouldn't come play in the dark. She liked to stay in the light. I remember that. All right, so let's just say Michael Landon is crazy as fuck, and he hears voices, and let's just say that's a little bit schizophrenic, and no, I'm just kidding. It's demons and stuff, the voices that he's hearing. So, sit down. So, where we pick off last week, Miss Cordelia, like, fainted at the end of last week when she saw Queenie and Madison, Miss Emma Roberts. Is she kin to Julia Roberts? I think that's her niece or something, right? Anyway. So she passes out when she see them. I mean, who wouldn't? They supposed to be dead, like, eternally so. I'm really, like, weirded out with it because when the show ended before, the Coven ended, they had opened up the school and they were going to help. So I want to know the backstory of that shit. Like, how did they wind up in purgatory? But anyway, so while she is in passed out heaven, she has like a vision that she is eaten alive by zombies. She's eaten alive by zombies. And there's like a white face demon or something that kind of looks like Michael Landon. And so her, I don't know, dream, if you want to call it, or her vision kind of prompts her to, Cordelia I'm talking about, to agree to let Langdon take the test of the 7 wonders in like 2 weeks. And I ain't gonna lie, when I first started watching it, I was like, girl, what the fuck are you doing? You just, like, really, Cordelia? So Langdon would actually be the first man to ever take the 7 wonders, paving literally a clear path and a way for him to be the first male supreme. Which technically makes him the first of everything. Like, he would be the first man to walk on the moon, or it would be like the first, like, black kids that sit in an all-white school to go to school there. Like the first, like your very first when you're in Virgin, like the first. Do y'all remember that? Okay, I digress. I will stick to the script. This is why I have to write stuff down, because y'all know I'm random as fuck. So, okay, so while most of us are like, okay, so it's already kind of fucked up that warlocks kind of like, some of the warlocks have reservations. Like John Henry, he has some reservations. And so he's kind of determined to get to New Orleans as possible to kind of warn Cordelia of, like, the suspicion that he is the Antichrist. So unfortunately, he kind of only makes it as far as to a gas station on a dimly lit road, which I wouldn't have stopped. I don't know. I would have did some spells to make my car go just a little bit further. I don't know. Yeah. And why he just didn't fly? Anyway, you think a person that got like powers and shit like that, he just would have flew or whatever. Anyway, gotta make a story, right? So while he's like pumping the gas or whatever, Kathy Bates, Miss Miriam, kind of like cuts his, what you call it, Achilles heel. Yeah. And then she stabs him in his throat and showers him with gasoline and set him on fire. Pretty fucked up. But, you know, witches don't fight, we burn. So, anyway, so she kind of like stabs him and shit, cuts his Achilles, and he's dead. But that don't mean shit to American Horror Stories, okay? So if you think that he is like dead forever, I don't think John Henry's dead because none of that ever happens in American Horror Story. Watch you be back at the end. So then she races back to Hawthorne, where Langdon reveals his plan to kind of infiltrate the coven and destroy the only beings that can defeat him from the inside. And even worse, the Grand Chancellor, Ariel, is in on the scheme. Like, goddamn. That's just like in this occult world now. Like, people be scheming against each other to, like, break people down. Like, that is, like, really fucked up. You know, you would think with all the Christianity and the people who are against the cult and against occult-like things, you would think there would be a little bit more camaraderie than it is, but I guess that's neither here nor there. You know, people gonna be people regardless of what we do or practice or whatever. So, I was kind of disappointed, but that, you know, he's so thirsty because he's only a level 3. Like, he's really using Michael. And I really think that's why you didn't see him in the beginning of the first 3 episodes, because he probably killed his motherfucking ass. Michael killed Chancellor, the Grand Chancellor. So that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So that was pretty fucked up, but you know. So again, Myrtle, Miss Myrtle with the red hair, she is like, Cordelia, you cannot concede to them boys. Are you out your mind? So then Cordelia kind of like confides in her and telling her that, you know, a new Supreme is emerging because I'm losing my powers like rapidly. And she was like, I don't want to stand in the way of him saving us, because remember in the last episode she passed out and then she had the vision. So, you know, I'm going to let him take the test of the 7 wonders and find out if he's a Supreme or not. I ain't gonna lie, I was like, fuck no, bitch, just die. Don't fucking let him fucking take the 7 wonders. Fuck him, like, in his ass. I was like, don't let him do it, Cordelia. Like, what are you doing, girl? Don't let him do it. Okay, I was just checking to see if my other video was loading, and it is. All right, so so meanwhile, so going back to the academy, and so Mallory is like showing her magical process. So she kind of like heals like a deer, a little Bambi, and you hear the little bones get back together, and she's probably like the strongest or the most powerful of the students, especially compared to Miss Coco, who her gift is finding out if people have an upset stomach from food or something. Gluten products. Yeah. There's gluten in this. But I mean, that's a power too, girl. If you gassy and shit, it will make you feel like you got demons and shit going on in your motherfucking stomach when your stomach get upset. So I guess that's a gift. Who am I to judge what a gift is? A gift is a gift, right? You know, upset stomach, diarrhea. Okay. So anywho, so they finally get presented with the 7 wonders, which is, they do it like in that silent film, kind of similar to what you've seen in the Coven. So of course Michael like flies through. He totally excels, you know, with ease. And it gets to the dissension portion where Cordelia asks him to go get her old student, and Myrtle, who died during the same round. So this kind of prompts the Grand Chancellor, Ariel, he throws like a little bitch fit. He was like, wait a minute, baby, that's not what we... He was like, can I talk to you for a moment? And so, he kind of talks about Fiona. So, he kind of like, you really trying to be like your mama Fiona. Like, you really, like, you know, I know that's your mama and you acting like her. You trying to come off all soft and shit. And she was like, hold on, bro. She, like, read him and I was here for it. It's really nice to see when Cordelia has some backbone because sometimes they kind of portray her to be very weak at times. And she let him know. She was like, baby, let me tell you something. She said, you are weak, darling. And your powers are stalled. Okay? You are a level 3. Please make no mistake. I am a supreme. The supreme. Read, Cordelia girl. Let them know. She was like, I will rip out your fucking larynx. I was kind of there for that. I was like, okay, girl, okay. So, anyway, Michael Landon visits Myrtle in hell, where she spent 5 years dissecting a frog in a biology class. That's your idea of hell? Like, so, like, eternity? I'm trying to remember. I know that we dissected a frog, but I don't know if I talked through that shit, but I don't really remember it like that. But anyway, he goes in there, of course, and he fucking stabs the teacher. Like, he stabs him from the back. That's a cold motherfucker to stab somebody from the back. Now, it's a lot of soft tissue in the front, but the back, you a crazy son of a bitch. Michael Landon is crazy as fuck. I'm here for it. I'm loving it. He's crazy as fuck. So, he comes back to the realm, and he brings Myrtle back with him. Everybody's like, oh my God, Myrtle. Oh my God, girl, you back. Oh my God. And so, Cordelia powers fade almost completely, and she kind of like concedes as she drops down to the floor, and Langdon that he's like the supreme. So obviously Cordelia giving up who she is to something like that is very concerning to Myrtle, and Langdon literally is the devil, like, incarnate. So this is the tee-hee-hee. So Cordelia is just as smart as the dumbest viewer because she knew that Langdon was the devil the whole time. Okay. I was like, Fiona came through. I was like, okay, Cordelia, yes, girl. I know you got your mom up in you somewhere because Fiona was a bad bitch. Fiona did not play that bullshit. Even at her weakest, she was still the strongest. So, yes, good for you. Okay. So, literally, she was like, I did all of that because I knew he was the devil. And I just wanted him to get all the girls back because he can go home because he the devil. He going to go home and get them out. And I'm going to need all of them. I need to know how strong he was. So I had to play it out like that. So Myrtle kind of warns them that Langdon smells like death. Now, I'm not quite sure how death smells, but I can be pretty certain that it's not comforting. Despite, you know, the threat that he poses, Myrtle declares that she's done fighting. She was like, girl, I'm like over it. I don't even know if I have this shit in me. Like, I really didn't like it before. I just want to dance around to Stevie Nicks songs and wear my shawl and my scarf and like spin and twirl. Like, you know, I just want to twirl and sing Stevie Nicks songs and save the world. Blah, 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 blah. Flowers. So, and she was like, listen, I spent 5 years stabbing Kermit the Frog, and I'm over this shit. Like, I'm over it. And Cordelia was like, girl, listen, I know that you've been stabbing and killing frogs and bringing them back to life, and I know that it's very tiresome. I know. Like, girl, I know. But I know you got a little bit left in you. I know you got a little bit left up in you. She was like, and so the White Witch, Miss Stevie Nicks, she like comes in and I think this is new, like her new music like video, like she kind of like busts in like this is like a music video for a gypsy. Which just so happens to be about witches. So that was like kind of perfect. It was really, really good. And her performance was like maybe 20 minutes. No, I'm just kidding, but it was long as fuck. And so this kind of like provides like time for Cordelia to pull Madison aside, and she wants her to go dig up some dirt on Langdon. So Chabliss, which is Billy Porter, and he's also in the episodes of Pose, I believe, which I like binge watched all of Pose. So it was really nice to see him on here, to be honest. And so he overhears them because they are like really not good at secretly like doing stuff like that. And so he decides to go with Madison as they head where it all began. And they're going back to the murder house. So I believe that Jessica Lange is coming back. So that means it's going to be even better. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you think that this is just another plot twist. Tell me how you liked it. I really enjoyed last night. I've actually watched it twice. I did. I watched it twice because it was like really good. And I was kind of up to like doing some little work and stuff for a couple of clients. So I kind of had that playing in the background. And I just so happened to be doing a spell for a lady having problems with her coworkers and, you know, getting them right on together. Oh, you know what Myrtle said, which was funny? Quote of the episode. You know the alpha is a child's tale. A lullaby. Impotent men tell flaccid little boys to make them believe one day there'll be something special. Time and time again, history has shown that the hubris of men knows no bounds. Have we learned nothing from Attila the Hun, Harold the Great, Mark Zuckerberg? Men make terrible leaders. And then another one quote I like too from Cordelia. She was like, I knew you for such a short time, but I missed you forever. That was sweet. Oh, and my all-time favorite one was I outrank you and I can destroy you. So I suggest you fall in line because I am still your supreme. Be that as it may, bitch. I don't give a damn. My body's starting to fall apart. I'm starting to do whatever. Bitch, I will destroy you. I will snatch out your motherfucking larynx. So I suggest you fall in line because I'm still the supreme, bitch, until I am no more. Yes! Oof. I guess that's it. Oh, men are simply not equal to women when it comes to magical ability. I'll end it on that note. Have a great night. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this review of last night's American Horror Story Season 8, Episode 5, Boy Wonder. Please leave your comments below. Please subscribe, like, share the video. I would appreciate it. Also, I think I'm going to do a live video. I haven't did a live video in a while. So I might do a live video after this just because I'm in a mood. I'm feeling good. And I'm kind of caught up with my store so I can do it. So if you guys have not heard, I have opened up a holistic metaphysical new age store. And I sell everything. Herbs, crystals, incense, magical candles, candles that I've dressed, candles that I've made, many of my own elixirs and potions and lotions and soaps and everything else, especially for those who can't burn candles. Sage Mist, Palo Santo. I'm even creating masculine line of soaps and lotions and products, because a lot of times in the metaphysical world that there's a lot of products for women per se, but not for men. But I am going to take care of the men as well. You can go to my website at www.mldholistic.healing.com, and that's MLDHOLISTIC healing.com. Now, you can still go to my old websites for readings and scheduling appointments and consultations, love consultations, financial consultations, whatever the case may be, at MagicalLadyDuchess.com. And that's MAGICKAL, LadyDuchess.com. DUCHESS. No, put a T in it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please like, subscribe, share all of my videos. I would appreciate it. I love the support. I do not take it lightly that you guys support me. I do not take it lightly that you guys invest in me. I never thought starting out that I would ever go as far as I have. My mom never had a store or anything like that. So to take the piece of legacy that she gave me and to be doing this is really something special to me. And I will not let anybody shit on that. And you shouldn't let anybody shit on your dreams too. Y'all better fucking live y'all life like it's golden and stop worrying about anything that's irrelevant to you. And when you think about it, it's all irrelevant to you because it has nothing to do with you. So anyway, that's my video. I am now caught up. I don't want to hear nothing, Robin, because she was getting on me about not doing my video. So now I'm caught up. I love you guys. Many blessings to you guys. And I will talk to you later. Ashe.